Yeah, well, essentially we've been hearing all day and all weekend from that man, President Erdogan, about what he views as an economic war with Turkey pitted against outside powers, including the United States. This, of course, follows on from the US decision last week to impose sanctions on two of his most senior ministers around the continued detention of an American pastor, Andrew Brunson, here in Turkey. But also then we had that tweet from President Trump on Friday talking about increasing the tariffs on steel and aluminium, massive part of the Turkish economy, steel, the fourth largest export product for this country. Here's how President Erdogan addressed the relationship between the US and Turkey today, and in particular President Trump's behavior, speaking to a number of Turkish ambassadors in the capital, Ankara. Take a listen.
Whether you are the president or whoever you are, you cannot wake up from your sleep and just say that you have put some new bunch of taxes on steel. States around the world take steps based on these calculations. There should be consistency. After such steps, how can the global community keep trusting him?
President Erdogan there talking about trusting President Trump. But of course, a lot of Turks I've been speaking to here in Istanbul, Michelle, saying they don't necessarily trust President Erdogan when he calls for them to convert their dollars, their euros, their liquid gold into lira to prop up the currency. That's not a course of action many people here seemingly prepared to take.
I was just going to ask you, Willem, if you saw any evidence that people were listening to him. What about when you go to currency exchange spots? Lots of lines? Are people still trying to get dollars and euros?
Yeah, there's a huge amount of activity there, as you'd imagine, over the last few days at some of these currency exchange centers. A lot of people there trying to figure out what they can do with their hard currency. Those that have to work through liras, of course, especially those involved in import businesses, really struggling to make ends meet. I was speaking to a cafe owner this morning. He imports a lot of his products, including his coffee, and pays for them in dollars. That is going to be a real challenge for him going forward, he said, along with credit card fees, which again are often denominated in foreign currencies. Just a little taste there, essentially, of the challenges that small business owners here in Turkey face.